clean. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I turn. No comparison. I was savage. Classy, bougie.
What is good, everybody? How are you? Did you miss me? I figured it was time for me to come through and give you a little progress on what I've been doing for my 90-day challenge. This is take 2 of this live because I came in before, and y'all, I accidentally had it on private. I talked to y'all for easily 10 minutes with nobody up in the chat because I didn't realize that it was set to private. But I'm glad to see 2 of y'all up in here with me. I just wanted to come through and encourage you, give you a little bit of encouragement, strength. What's good, Cinema Alexander? Happy Friday. We made it to another Friday. Made it to the end of the week. ABD nice. Man, you already know I'm the last done and I came too slow. Man, you already know the last done do what it do. Let's go. I'm savage. What is good, y'all? What is going on, everybody? Thank y'all for joining me. I have to tell y'all that this is my second take of this because when I initially came, y'all, I did not realize that it was set to private. I was just talking to y'all and just talking. But I wanted to come here and give y'all a quick update with my 90-day challenge. First off, I appreciate everybody who is subscribing. I wanted to give an update about the 90-day challenge because tomorrow I do plan to come on and do my Big Brother review at noon. So anybody that's here for the Big Brother, I plan to do that review tomorrow at noon. But I didn't want y'all to, or I didn't want this channel to start appearing to be a Big Brother only channel. What's good, Slick Chick? I didn't want this to be a Big Brother only channel, so that's why I was like, let me go ahead and give them some update of my progress with my 90-day challenge. So as y'all know, June, I was busting it out. Like, I was busting it out, y'all. I was strict. I was focused. I, was very, very disciplined with my 24 intermittent fasting. So in June, I did intermittent fasting where I straight fasted, water and juice only for 20 hours. And then only for 4 hours that I have an eating window. And that was really good, y'all. It really helped me a lot. I came and told y'all about me losing the 9 pounds. Since then, I've probably lost like an additional 4 pounds. But I have to tell y'all, July was a struggle. July was a struggle month simply because I'm learning. And this is one thing about the journey of it all. Because what I am growing to learn is that I am a creature of habit. I have to stay on my same routine. I cannot sway away from my routine at all. Because if I sway away from my routine at any point, then it's almost like it's downhill after that. And I won't say downhill like going back to everything I was doing, but it just makes it harder for me to find that flow and that balance again and that focus. Hey, TC. Oh, thank you, TC. So yeah, it was hard for me to get back to the balance. And that's the thing. Once 4th of July came, y'all, and I called myself deterring off of what I had been doing the whole month of June so that I could at least, have me a cheat day for the 4th of July or just to have a relaxed day for the 4th of July. Like, no, I'm not worried about drinking a gallon of water today. No, I'm not worried about drinking any of my juices today. No, I'm not worried about doing any of this. I'm just going to have a nice seafood boil, and that's what I'm going to do. And so when I did that, what I noticed was the seafood boil that I prepared, y'all, it was such a hearty portion. Well, actually, no, I can't lie to y'all. I didn't prepare it. I did DoorDash. But because I went through DoorDash to get my seafood boil, it was such a hearty portion of it that I ate on it on the 4th of July. I was trying to finish it on the 4th of July because I wanted to go into the day after the 4th and get back into my regimen. But then I had to remind myself, me trying to force myself to finish the seafood is overeating. That defeats the purpose. I'm not going to overeat the seafood. So, of course, I was left to eat what I could and refrigerate the rest. But, of course, you know, once you refrigerate something, it's only going to be non-perishable for a couple of days. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I can't start on the day after the 4th because I still got this seafood left. So the day after the 4th, I ate some more of the seafood. Then the day after the 4th, I still had seafood left. Ate some seafood. Long story short, what I realized is that whenever I buy these big, bulky seafood ball things, because I'm trying to be on a structured schedule with myself, I cannot buy too much. Because if I buy too much, that gives me just enough leeway to procrastinate. Hey, Wild Wayne, thank y'all for joining me. Yeah, please like the video. It gives me just enough leeway to procrastinate and not get back on. And of course, by this point, I watched the first week of July go by where I felt like I wasn't as strict as I had been in June. And to be honest, it was very discouraging to me because I'm like, damn, I was really on the ball. And because I was discouraged about it, I really couldn't get my footing to get back into it. So what I decided to do was try to get back on the ball of drinking more water. And I said, I'm just going to halt my juices, but I'm still, hey, Denise, but I'm still going to drink a gallon of water a day. Even if I don't fit my juices in, I'm still going to clock my water, drink a gallon of water a day. I made healthy choices with what I ate and things like that. So now here we are at August. Now, August was going to be the month that I was waiting on in order for me to try to put it into overdrive because y'all, my birthday is in September, y'all. If y'all ain't know, this 90-day challenge was inspired to see how much weight I could drop and how much in shape I could get before my birthday. And so August, this month right here, this month is do or die month. So, well, normally I just drink tap water. Like, but even I'm finding out that as I've been doing my research, those filters that you spend all that money on doesn't even properly filter the water the way that you think that it does. So I've been told about distilled water, but then I've also been told about alkaline water. So I may try to switch up my water, but hold on, don't get well, TC. I got something to say because I'm gonna get this down packed this month. This month right here. Watch and see. But so this week, I ended up having to go to the dentist, y'all. TC, you was on my other channel the last time I went to the dentist. Remember whenever I went to the dentist right before the pandemic happened, and I had to, yeah, I do too. And I had to get the root canal. Well, the pandemic happened. I haven't been to the dentist since, and so I had to go ahead and make my appointment. Like, come on, let me in there so that I can go. So when I went to the dentist on Monday, because it had been a little bit of time since I had been there, we opted for me to do a deep cleaning. So we did a deep cleaning for my teeth. And I was given this medicated mouthwash that I have to use 2 times a day after I brush. And then I have to do it for 2 weeks. So that's that. Then they wanted to do some more dental work as far as like a couple of fillings that I needed. So I came back on Tuesday morning and got the fillings. So the reason why y'all haven't seen me here this week is because the first part of the week, I was actually going through the dentist, having early morning appointments. On Tuesday, I had like a really swollen mouth, with swollen face, swollen up here to the point my nose was swollen, like everything was numb and all that. And, I was just really just relaxing and laying low, waiting to see if I was going to feel any pain or what was going to happen, because I did. I got a couple of things done at the beginning of the week. But this is when I say you take lemons and you make lemonade, because I hate the dentist. Having to go to the dentist and do those things that I had to do on Monday and Tuesday, those were the lemons. But let me tell y'all how I made lemonade with it. So because I already knew what my week was looking like coming up, and I knew I was going to have those appointments with my dentist, I decided to embark on a water fast. Now, for those of y'all, this channel, I wasn't really focusing this channel on it before, but last summer I did embark on several water fasts. I first started with a 24-hour one just to see what it was like. Then I upped it up to 48 hours. And then I upped it to 72 hours. So the longest water fast that I've done is 72 hours. And when I did that 72-hour water fast, it was very interesting. I mean, I will say, like, the first day or so was super hard, y'all. Like, I felt my stomach growling. Like, I felt like I was just hungry. I felt like, I don't even know how to describe how you feel. It's just like hunger pains. But it's weird because the hunger pain may be like really, really there, and it might last for like maybe 5 or 6 minutes. And then after 5 or 6 minutes, then the hunger pain will subside. It'll go away. But then maybe like 2 hours later, you might feel it again. And that happens up until your body gets used to the fact that you are fasting and that you're not eating. It takes a lot of discipline. So because I knew I had this dental work this week, I decided to try to start a new fast. So on Monday, actually it was Sunday evening, I made up in my mind that I was going to start a water fast, so that I can go through the dentist. And, at least then, because when your mouth is swollen and stuff like that, you really can't eat no way. Right or wrong? So if you can't even eat no way, then why not take them lemons and make some lemonade and go ahead and try to engage into a water fast? So that's what I did. And so I went most of Monday fasting up until I wanted to take some medicine. And even whenever I took some medicine, I really ate very light. Like, I think I had like chopped up like a cucumber, and like, ate the cucumber slices, because I was putting in the back teeth like that, so that I could go ahead and eat something. Plus, I had done my research as well. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Lexi. I did my research as well, and I found out that even if you are on a water fast and you have to break it by any point, at least get a water dense fruit or vegetable and use that. So I was like, okay, the cucumber. So I skinned the cucumber, and then I sprinkled a little Himalayan salt on it, because that's another thing too. You can't go wrong with a little salt whenever you just had dental work. They actually told me to be gargling with salt water, but I don't like salt water, y'all. But I mean, I nibble on a cucumber with some pink Himalayan salt on it. You see how that work? Hey, Tita, you see how that work? You take them lemons and you make some lemonade. So that's what I have been doing this week. And I must say that on Tuesday evening, y'all, I couldn't resist temptation. And even though I had already been fasting, and the only thing that I had eaten from Sunday evening up until Tuesday evening was nibbling on the cucumber. But, oh, thank you, Nadia. But so what I ended up doing on Tuesday evening, what did I have? Oh, I took one chicken drumstick. I ain't seasoned it or nothing. Y'all really gonna talk about me, because on my other channel, y'all, I be seasoning that food. I be seasoning. But this time I was like, no. I took the chicken leg straight out the freezer, and I just put it in my little my steamer basket in the Instapot, and I turned it on. And I let that chicken leg steam in the Instapot. No seasoning, no flavor, no nothing. I steamed it up in the Instapot until it was well done. It was cooked. And I had that chicken leg. That chicken leg on Tuesday night. That's it. And so from that point, then yesterday, I was on my water again. And so I understand that I have been that chicken leg would be technically considered me breaking the fast. And that's fine. At least I know that I got the craving of meat out the way, but it wasn't fattening. It wasn't high in sodium. It wasn't any of that. I'm aware. I do plan to eliminate that completely though, because this is what I plan to do, y'all. Y'all, I've been on it. So I ended up coming across this one channel on here that really specializes in Black people and holistic living. The channel is called a healthy alternative. A healthy alternative. And so I found a healthy alternative probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And so I watched that channel on and off, but that's really where I've learned a lot about different fasts that you can do, different ways that you could change your life little by little. And to be honest, if you take a look at that channel, you will be amazed at how much water fasting or juice fasting or mono fasting has really improved people's lives. And their lives have been improved within weeks, if not months. Like the main person, Chris James, Star. Hey, and the thing is, Chris James is good. Chris James' brother was like pre-diabetic. He had some health issues that was causing him to be impotent. He had some issues, I think, that might have messed with his cholesterol, all types of stuff. And within the course of doing a water fast, his brother ended up going about doing a water fast where he water fasted for 5 days, and then for 2 days he refed, and then for 5 days he water fasted again. 2 days he refed. Chris' brother would Monday through Friday only drink water, and then Saturday and Sunday would have a meal or have his meals like normal. And then Monday through Friday, only drank water. But long story short, that man was able to cure himself of his ailments all through water, y'all. One thing, hey, Lady Dimples, one thing that people don't realize, y'all, is that do you know that our bodies are made to be able to repair itself? Our bodies are made to be able to heal us from things. Why do you think that our ancestors back in the day didn't have half of these ailments that we keep hearing about now? Because back then they didn't have the exposure to these different types of foods that we have and these different types of drinks that we have and all this in order to make them ill. Whenever you go through a water fast, you are essentially stunting your cells. Where you, hey Queen Diva, where you are stunting your cells and forcing your cells to repair the damaged cells within your body. And as long as you drink the water, you are rehydrating your body in order for new cells to form. And when the new cells form within your body, then that is how you are able to sometimes rid yourself of different things. It's some people on his channel, y'all, who have testimonials where they ended up being healed from like things like cancer, vitamin D deficiency, different things. It's up to you, Lady Dimples. If I first did my first water fast ever last year, last summer, and my first one I did 24 hours. You can first start with 24 hours, Lady Dimples, and see how you feel. And then once you have completed the 24 hours, then you can amp it up and say, okay, well, in 2 weeks, I'll do another one. And this time I'm going to go 48 hours. And then after you get through the 48 hours, then you could wait a next week and then say, okay, well, I want to try for 72 hours. But y'all, over there on Chris's channel, he has interviewed people that have did 100-day fast, y'all. 100 days. And these are people that have YouTube channels, just common people that have YouTube channels that have been bold enough to do this. One man, he did, I think, yeah, he did a 100-day fast. Was it 100 days? 150 days. I think he did a 150-day fast. And his motivation, he said, for doing a fast that long was because his daughter, I think his daughter was about to have her 5th birthday party. And he and his wife had promised the little girl that they were going to take her to Disney World. And he had forgotten all about the fact that he had made that promise to his daughter. And because her birthday was like coming up and he looked and saw his size, he realized that he would be letting his daughter down if he didn't do anything with himself, which I think that's powerful. That signifies the strength of a parent's love, because that man did not want to let his little daughter down to the point to where they can't go to Disney World because he is too big to fly, or they can't go to Disney World because he is too big to walk around the amusement park. They can't go to Disney World and she can't ride the rides because he can't get in the rides with her. You know, he didn't want to let her down like that. So that man said that just that alone made him wake up one day and do a 100-day fast, y'all. A 100-day water fast. I couldn't believe it. Or no, 150-day water fast. Like, I couldn't believe it. But like, it's some people out there that really would do it. Now for me, this next fast that I'm embarking on right now, I've just only been doing very, very short fast, light fast. Like, if I can go a good 24 hours without eating anything, then I feel like that's a successful 24-hour fast. But so I've been doing this week, I've been doing really short ones. But what I plan to do here coming up and for this month of August, I found me a fasting coach. Praise him. My fasting coach that I found lost 100 pounds in 5 months, y'all. Let me say that again. My fasting coach, she lost 100 pounds in 5 months. If you could just see, and she's actually, I think because me and her message on Instagram, like we conversed on, I think it was Tuesday we conversed. And that's when she was telling me that just whenever she had her interview, she had done lost 100. But all in all, I think she's lost like 120 or 130 over the course of her journey. And she looks great. And so, hey, Divin. And so she agreed to be a fasting coach for me. And we are actually going to start my sessions with her coaching me through fasting and us doing it together on August 16th. And the bright side is she lives out here. The bright side is she actually done the process herself. She done had the results. The bright side is she done already worked with many other elite people who do fasting here on YouTube, but specifically Chris. She like worked with Chris and with Steven. She worked with them, and their coaching helped her get to where she is. And so now she's branching out to do coaching of her own. And so we got that we about to start. So y'all, this week I have been toying with 24-hour fasts here and there to prep myself to make sure. You're welcome. And the thing is to make sure that I'm going to be prepared for whatever she's going to bring my way. Because that's one thing. Now, you used to having people who can be a personal trainer, yes. But there are also people who can be nutritionists for you, who can tell you what to eat and things like that. But then there are also people who can be a fasting coach, where they actually have gone through the ins and outs of fasting and things like that and can help you. Now, I could have had gotten Chris and them, as coaches, but I wanted to get a lady because I do tend to have questions when I'm on my fasting journey. Whenever it comes to the monthly time for women, I've read so many different opinions about fasting whenever you're on your cycle. Some professionals say you should not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. But then you might have like one or two out there that say fasting during your cycle is the best time to fast. So it's really conflicting information about what is what. Now I can understand the fact that as a woman, because you are losing blood, you could lose too much iron. You could lose a lot if you're not replenishing your body eating while your body is going through this natural process. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I got a woman fasting coach, because I'm sure that she has the key and the secrets to a lot of those questions that I have. And so I am going to be embarking with her for the next 30 days, starting August 16th. Starting August 16th for the next 30 days, we are going to be undergoing a journey. Yeah. And y'all, I've been trying to, because I know August 16th is like right around the corner. So I've been trying to push myself to do a 24-hour fast this week. And then I was like, next week, I'm thinking maybe I need to try to do, I don't know. Maybe I need to try to push myself to do 3 days. And then something in me was like, no, girl, push yourself to do the whole 5 days. But y'all, it's crazy because a lot of times in your mind, you can be like, oh yeah, this is how long I'm going to go. This is what I'm about to do. But y'all, I'm telling you, when that detoxing starts happening, because I don't know if y'all know, but in a fast, you start detoxing, where your body is eliminating all this junk, all this stuff that you've put up in you. And when I say eliminate, I'm talking about even toxins within your pores. Like if you have been drinking alcohol and stuff like that. Fasting will detox your body and detox your organs, detox your liver, repair all of that from you having drinking. Or like even with the smoking. Many of y'all know that I smoke. With fasting, it detoxes my organs, including my lungs. And depending on how long you actually fast, depending on how long of a journey you stay on the fast, your cells can begin to regenerate newer cells within the fast, to the point to where the cells that may have been contaminated in some type of way can actually be replenished by newer cells as your body goes through the detox phase. But the detox phase is the hardest phase. So that's why it's hard for me to just pinpoint how long I'm going to go by myself. But that's another reason why I can't wait till the 16th for me to have my first meeting with my coach. For me and her to decide how long I'm going to do it. And that's the thing. I'm like, I do know that like they say after day 3, it gets easier. And because I've only gone for 3 days, I don't know. I've only gone, the most that I've gone is 3 days. So I don't know if it gets easier after that. But if after day 3 it gets easier, if it does, and I know that I could do 3 days, then I'm like, man, I might get on this mess and be on me a 14-day fast, a 21-day fast, a 30-day fast. I might do it. But a water fast. Hey, glitzy lady. TC said, just a little FYI. In Islam during Ramadan, the women are allowed to eat the week of their menstruation. I fasted through it. However, I drank more protein beverages. Okay, thank you for that, TC. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's always been a concern of mine, because I'm like, Lord, I don't want to fall out, like faint or something. because I'm fasting and like my body is just like, no. And then I fall out somewhere. I ain't got time. And one thing too, shout out to Houston Bread, y'all, because Houston Bread introduced me to this new footwear. There is a company out there called Brooks. Brooks, it's a shoe company. They do sneakers, tennis shoes, things like that. Running shoes, walking shoes, athletic shoes, all of that. And Houston Bread had got her a pair, and she posted a picture of her shoes on Instagram. And so I follow Houston Bread on Instagram, and I saw the shoes and I was like, okay. And please like my video if y'all haven't. I saw the shoes and I was like, okay, I read her description of what she said the shoes do. And so I went on ahead and checked out the website for Brooks myself. And the one thing that I like about the Brooks website is they actually have a questionnaire on there, y'all. And it's like a questionnaire that might take you like maybe 5 to 10 minutes to complete. And step by step, they ask you questions about your feet in order to recommend for you what type of shoe you need, what type of support you need, what size you need, things like that. What model of the shoe you need, all of this. Even to the point during that questionnaire, yeah, poetry, those are good. Even in that questionnaire, y'all, in that questionnaire, they actually have foot exercises that they want you to stand up and do. And you stand up and do it in front of your computer, and you look at your feet and how it goes. And then you answer the question based on what you saw your own feet do in their survey. And long story short, they give you recommendations of the shoes that would be best for you. And so they gave me a recommendation of a shoe. I picked the shoe. I ordered the shoe. The shoe got here this week. I first went walking with the shoe yesterday morning at 6 a.m. I was up at the top of the hour at 6 a.m. with my new Brooks shoes on, and I was walking. I was walking. It got to a point though, y'all. I was walking. So, and like I had passed the little trees, and I was like, why black people be so scared of anything, y'all? I don't know why. I was walking past the tree. I heard something. I was looking. I gotta look to see what my model is. I think my model might be adrenaline. I just know mine are all black. I bought the all black pair so that I could wear them with anything, with any outfit or whatever. That way they can match anything. And like probably after I finish this live with y'all, I'm probably gonna go walk. But yeah, so I got those shoes, and those shoes have made a world of a difference. So at this point, I'm doing water fasting, but not consecutive, just like 24 hours at a time. And then I'm doing my walking. I like those shoes though. They are very, very comfortable. It's funny because whenever I put those shoes on and I found out they were so comfortable, it reminded me of Forrest Gump. If Houston Bread lived here, I would be like, those must be comfortable shoes. Those must be comfortable shoes. Glitzy said, I used to wear Brooks when I ran until I get these surgeries. I'm doing bionic and neutralizer shoes and sneakers. Oh, okay. What's good? Brianna loves pound cake. Granny Mom said, have you stopped smoking? If so, how long has it been since your last smoke? No, I haven't stopped. That's what I hope to do as well with my fasting coach. Like, that's why I got my fasting coach, y'all. Because y'all know they say that you can break a habit 21 days of a repetitive action will eventually break a habit, but you have to do it 21 days. And so hopefully whenever I meet up with my fasting coach, we're going to discuss all of that. And I'm about to rejuvenate myself because y'all, I'm about to bring in my 35th year. My 35th year. And so my 35th year, y'all, I'm coming in with a bang. Coming in with a bang. So yeah, we about to see what all. But slowly but surely I'm eliminating different things out of my diet. So we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to give y'all an update because I definitely know a lot of y'all were following my journey. I didn't want y'all to think that I had forgotten about y'all or that I abandoned my journey, because I did not. I'm just moving with the hustle and flow of life as always. We all got to do that. But just looking at different ways to improve myself. But yeah, so once I meet with my coach on the 16th and we decide what plan I'm going to do, we'll pretty much go from there. And she was going to work with me the whole month, from August 16th until like September 16th or something, September 12th. Like, she's going to work with me for 30 days. Basically, I can get her for 30-day slots. Yeah, Cinema. Go to A Healthy Alternative. On YouTube, go to, oh, you talking about Brooks. Oh, yeah, go to Brooks. Go to Brooks' website. Brooks. And if you type in like Brooks running shoes, it should take you to their website. I thought you were talking about A Healthy Alternative, about the fasting. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. This is my last month of my 90-day challenge, y'all. And I'm about to put my money where my mouth is. I'm about to get some bang for my buck. I have been working with my medicine balls, y'all. Now I've been trying to put a little cardio in. Now I've been getting serious about my fasting. So we'll see. And I still been eating sensibly whenever I do eat. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Oh, Poetry is saying that you could buy the Brooks on Amazon as well. And you know, I went to Amazon, but I didn't know what size I was going to get. Because y'all know me. Y'all know I wasn't about to get no women's shoe. I got the men's shoe, y'all. Now y'all know me. Now y'all know that I was going to get the men. And that's the thing. I know normally with the men's shoe, I know what size I wear whenever I go in just regular stores. But since these shoes are like specialty shoes, I really was not sure that I want to buy them off Amazon, because the shoes are slightly pricey depending on the model that you get. And the main thing that I didn't want was for me to order the shoe, pay that much for it, only for me to misjudge my size. And now I got to send it back, wait for them to refund me or have them send me a new one or whatever. So that's why I went through the website, so that I could take their survey in order for me to figure out exactly what size I needed. And I'm glad that I did, because mine fit great. Mine fit great. Great. And that's one thing too, y'all. I have a wide foot. And the one thing that I like about Brooks is that they give you the option to buy your shoe in wide or extra wide. That's a plus with them. Most places typically just have the regular shoe. Every now and then you might be able to get a wide shoe, but it's not even hardly ever where you can get an extra wide shoe. So I really appreciated that extra width. And so that's what I got. I got a men's shoe and I got extra wide, and they fit great. Like, no pressure on my feet, nothing. It really feels like you're just walking on the cloud. Like you're just walking on the cloud. This how I be out there walking. Davin said, I wear a size 5.5. Sometimes I can get away with children's shoes as far as sneakers go. Oh, wow. Now, see, Brooks, I don't think Brooks doesn't have any kid shoes, unfortunately. You would have to either get women or men, Davin, if you wanted to go the route with them. I don't think they specialize in kid shoes at all, because these shoes are really made for walking, running, jogging, hiking, anything athletic. Yes, TC. They got extra wide on their website. They do. They do. Okay, yes, Cinema. Go check out Healthy Alternative. It's a good site. And again, these are Black people that run this YouTube channel. They started off initially doing fast within their family, and now it has grown into a brand, and they have like 95,000 subscribers over there. And it's Black people, a Black-owned company. that's out here teaching health and wellness to Black people. The main person who teaches it, his name is Chris James. I think that you will love him. He has tons and tons of interviews and things like that that he's done. But then also him speaking to his relatives who fast. He's talked about his own personal fast, all of that. So definitely check it out. Yeah, it's called Brooks. 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 But yeah, TC, they got extra wide. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, I didn't want y'all to think that I had abandoned my journey, because I have not. But yeah, I've been having life going on. And I had to go to the dentist, had the doctor's appointment. Now that I'm finally free from my past, y'all, I've been trying to mix and mingle a little bit, test the water. Been trying to test the water. Testing the water. And see what's out there. See just what I've been missing, one other thing that I want to say, y'all. And then I'm going to get off here. Y'all, one thing that I want to say about this vaccine. Actually, y'all know I'm one of those people that are not really a fan of this. I've not gotten it. And y'all, I have to tell y'all, one of my doctors that I saw this week, and I might tell this on my main channel, I'm not sure. But one of my doctors that I saw this week, his whole family was vaccinated or is vaccinated. And when I was having my virtual visit with him on Wednesday morning, do you know that he had a nerve to tell me that his 14-year-old got diagnosed with COVID on Monday evening, even though the entire family was vaccinated? He was vaccinated. His wife was vaccinated. The daughter vaccinated. But the daughter ended up getting COVID. It was the craziest thing ever to me to hear my doctor tell me this about what happened. And so I wanted to share this with y'all just to say, everybody, please be careful. I know sometimes people think that because they are vaccinated, that means that they can just go and be about and just life is back to normal. But no, y'all. Like, I read in the newspapers and I've seen on television and things like that of people who have been vaccinated who end up getting sick still. But like, now I know somebody personally, my doctor's 14-year-old daughter. And because she got diagnosed with it on Monday, my doctor and his wife both had to go and get tested for it yesterday. They had to go get tested because they've been in the same household with her, with their daughter. They've been in the same household with her. And like my doctor was telling me, the reason why he told me his business like this is because I was supposed to be meeting with him in person in the office to get some papers, or to fill out some papers or whatever to be sent for work and all this. And he basically told me that because this has happened with his daughter on Monday, he's not able to even go into the office now. So he can't meet me to deal with the paperwork or anything. And so that's how I know about this. It ain't because I was trying to be up in this business or nothing. It was just because, of this. But yeah, I just want to say to everybody, be careful, because even if you got the vaccination, y'all, it's not necessarily protecting people. And now I think my doctor and his wife was supposed to get their results from their COVID test today. So I may send him an email to see how those results went. But ultimately, I think he's going to have to be quarantined for like 14 days because of this. So we'll just have to continue to do virtual visits until he's able to go back into the office. So yeah, people, be careful out there. Port Charles Library said, it vaccinates you from dying of the virus, not catching it. Cinema said, I still messed up. Learning Daily said, yeah, this vaccine is not it. My great aunt been fully vaccinated and is now in the hospital with it. Wow. Okay. And that's my thing. I'm like, I wonder if it's the new strand that the people that are vaccinated are getting. I don't know. But then it's sad because you got to feel helpless as a parent whenever your child get it. I mean, she's 14, so I believe 14-year-olds are aware enough of this situation to be careful. And that's what he was saying, that with him being a doctor as well, he's taught her to be very careful and how to protect herself from getting sick and all this. And she still ended up getting sick. So it's interesting. So I just wanted to say, be careful out there, y'all. That's another reason why I'm doing my water fasting, focusing on my health, y'all, because ain't no telling how many more strands of this mess gonna come out here now. Ain't no telling how many more. And I honestly feel like the fact that I'm still working from home, y'all, and because I still have the luxury to work from home, y'all, I'm going to take full advantage of it and try to at least get my immune system boosted and get myself in tip-top shape so that I could try to fight it off, because ain't no telling what other strands is going to come out next, y'all. But yeah, I will probably come back to y'all a little bit later. Well, not later today, but probably like next week or something, and let y'all know. I know I would. I'm coming tomorrow for a Big Brother review. Tomorrow at noon is the plan. But then also I will probably come to y'all sometime next week to give y'all an update on my fasting, my water, and things like that. But definitely after I meet with my fasting coach, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna have a chit chat with y'all about what I was told. And we'll kind of just go from there. But either way, y'all gonna see me go through this process, this body transformation. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be healthy out there. Be safe. Take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday.